Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Avengers Inc. #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics, written by Al Ewing with art by Leonard Kirk, colors by Alex Sinclair. In this issue, action, mystery, adventure. Her name is Janet Van Dyne. She's a hero. She's a celebrity. She's hunting a killer. His name is Victor Shade. He's a villain. He's an enigma. He just got killed, and together they're out to solve every mystery in the Marvel Universe, starting with their own. Al Ewing and Leonard Kirk bring you a whole new style of avenging from a whole new style of Avengers. This is a really fun premise. I'm very excited because Al Ewing has just really been killing it. So let's take a look at some of the preview art here. And as you can see, we're very quickly just getting through all this stuff. So I'm very excited to see what's going on. It feels like it's a bit of a remix of some of the mythology that's already in the Marvel Universe. And if we keep going forward, there seems to be a little bit of a reveal, a similar style gem and a top ahead. So very interesting stuff. Like I mentioned, Al Ewing's just really been killing it. This book is 36 pages long, so I'm adding that into the previews now because I want people to understand kind of what book they're getting into, like how much and all that stuff, and what kind of size of a story, because we have a few books this week that vary very differently. So uh, let me know if you pick up this book. Let me know which variant you pick up, which you can see some of those at the end of the video. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Daredevil #1. Oh, shit. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Daredevil #1 from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Saladin Ahmed with art by Aaron Kuder, Jesus Evertov on colors, letters by Clayton Cowles, and as you can see, a cover by John Romita Jr. There's other covers you can see at the end of the video. Let's talk about the synopsis. And I have not read the full run for Chip Zdarsky. I'm still a few issues behind. Hopefully I haven't read the synopsis, so hopefully this doesn't spoil anything that happened at the end. So we'll see. We're in this together, I guess. In this issue, Born Again, the new era of Daredevil starts here. Industry stars Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Kuder have laced up and entered the ring, ready to take on Matt Murdock. A knockout of an adventure. Where does Elektra fit into all this? What is the future of Hell's Kitchen? Romance, intrigue, and of course, action, all delivered in the mighty Marvel manner. Okay, well, great. That wasn't too spoilery at all. Let's go take a look at some preview art. I am a big fan of Aaron Kuder's work, and always good to have Saladin Ahmed tell a story. So, very excited for this. I like that as opposed to the previous run, the colors are very lively in this issue, which I think it's a little bit different. Also, if this is supposed to be Matt in the priest outfit, I don't know what's going on, which I'm very okay with. And as we see here, we do get to see Elektra. We get to see a little bit of maybe a recap. I'm trying not to look at it too much, but we maybe get to see a recap of what happened towards the end of the last run. So yeah, very excited for this. Big fan of Daredevil. I didn't realize how much I like Daredevil until I went back and realized that I've been reading Daredevil since pretty much the Matt Fraction run, and I've gone back to read some of the other runs, like the Kevin Smith stuff and the stuff throughout Marvel Knight. So I guess I'm a pretty big Daredevil fan, even if all that stuff maybe is not fully retained in my memory. This is a 52-page book, so it's a little oversized, more oversized than normal. So expect a higher price tag, depending on your shop and what kind of discounts you get on your pool. Of course, many cool variants that you can see here as well. You'll see some at the end of the video. So when you pick this up, let me know what you thought about it. I'll be doing a little follow-up video in our shorts to review this as well sometime throughout the week. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview of Werewolf by Night #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. To my knowledge, this is a one-shot. So let's talk about the creative team before we get into this. This book is written by Derek Landy with art by Fran Galan and letters by Joe Sabino. So let's talk about what's going to happen in this issue. In this issue, we have an unholy alliance. In the shadows of the black and white night, Jack Russell races to halt the sacrifice of a young girl at the hands of a monster. Elsa Bloodstone, in all her colorful monster hunting glory, isn't far behind. But can they put their differences aside long enough to save the day? And what would such a partnership even look like? I guess I haven't read enough Bloodstone or even Werewolf by Night to know that are they really. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Elsa Bloodstone is a monster hunter, and Werewolf by Night is a hunter. I mean, it's a monster, so they would definitely not be usually allies. So let's take a look at some of the preview art because I think it looks fantastic. I love here the black and white approach to it, very reminiscent of the recent special presentation that Marvel did, which is one of my favorite things that they've done on the TV on Disney Plus. But yeah, this looks very cool. I just captures the style. I'm a little off by. I'm not too happy about the design of Werewolf by Night because it feels very reminiscent of what I think Beast looks like. I wish he was a little bit more wolfy, like more of a snout. That's my only qualm with this preview. And then we hop over to Elsa Bloodstone, who seems to be attacked by zombies or ghouls or looks like vampires, which is great. I do love this page, and I love some of the variant covers. I think Elsa Bloodstone has a really cool character design. So yeah, you'll see more of that stuff towards the end of the video. So this looks interesting, very exciting. Two characters that I don't normally read. And if you're only asking the commitment of one issue, I'm all in to check it out. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll definitely be doing a quick follow-up video for this. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. Let me know if you picked this up, what you thought about the book. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Alligator Loki #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics, kind of. We'll talk about that in a second. So let's talk about the creative team first. This is written by Alice Wong with art by Bob Quinn, colors by Pete Pantazis, which is interesting because Bob normally colors his own stuff. So let's talk about the synopsis here. Alligator Loki makes a splash in print comic debut, bow down to the reptile in a helm who has enraptured the 10 realms with his cuteness. First, Alligator Loki chomped down on Mjolnir, and then he chomped his way into our hearts. Now the beloved Alligator of Mischiefs finds and makes trouble all across the Marvel Universe in his own very own comic. Collecting the hit Infinity Comic series from the Marvel Unlimited app, this one-shot includes a never-before-seen adventure in the life of everyone's favorite swamp-dwelling scamp. So I'm glad that they're adding something new because as somebody that does have the Marvel Unlimited app, like I could just go back and read this. So it's also really interesting to see how this has been reformatted into a comics format. So here, let's take a look at some of the preview pages. And I'm a big fan of Quinn's art. I think he really delivers when it comes to stuff like this, especially with the Alligator Loki. I think is just something that really works to his strengths. It is very adorable, but it's also very action packed and big expressions, big faces with grimaces and stuff like that. So definitely want to see how this translates over into the comic medium, from the Unlimited app. So really interesting stuff. Very much looking forward to this. Big fan of Alyssa Wong as well. Love their Deadpool run, and also there's the Venom annual this week that Alyssa Wong also wrote. So make sure to check that out. And a lot of really cool covers for this Alligator Loki. This is an oversized book. It's 44 pages because I believe they're trying to adapt a whole bunch of stuff or bring it in all into the series. So it'll be really fun to check out. And also, there's some great covers that you can see at the end of the video. So, as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. They're here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Spine-Tingling Spider-Man number 0. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Saladin Ahmed with art by Juan Ferreira, Joe Sabino, and Joe Caramagna on letters. So I'm pretty interested in. So this is also, if you saw the Alligator Loki preview that we also did on the channel, this is another Infinity comic that's been adapted into a comic, a physical version. So let's talk about the premise real quick. The most terrifying Spider-Man story ever. Spider Slayers and a Smite. A song that once heard will not allow you to sleep. One of the worst threats to Anmei you've ever experienced, for the first time in print, collecting the Infinity comic series from the Marvel Unlimited app. So this book is 92 pages. This is probably a $10 book because it's collecting so much. So I'm interested to see what the changes that have been made from the Infinity app to the comic medium. But if you take a look at the preview art with me, you can definitely tell how a lot of these panels were probably just as you were scrolling up. Like, the adaptation here feels pretty straightforward until we get to some of the stuff like the bottom of the page, some of these other panels with Peter kind of running around going up to the ceiling. Like, I think this all, you can see how this was formatted in this vertical format first, and now it's being moved over. There's a lot of very creepy imagery in this book, and just from the synopsis, I know that this is going to skew towards horror. I mean, Saladin Ahmed is very good at writing horror, so I expect to see something very cool. There's also some really rad covers because Marvel knows that if they're going to make you pay $10 for a book, you want to get the most out of your book. So very smart on their part. So if you pick this up, let me know what you think about this story. I'll definitely be taking a look as well. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a preview for Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi number 1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Jody Houser with art by Salvador LaRocca, Guru FX on colors, letters by Joe Caramagna, beautiful cover by Phil Noto, who is probably one of my favorite Star Wars artists. Like, I love the work that Noto does on anything Star Wars. And is one of the big reasons I put this on my pull list, as well as Jody Houser. I love Jody Houser's adaptations of different media. I think she really captures the essence of what that media is trying to do, but puts it in a way that works better in comic books. So let's look at the premise here. The hit Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi has arrived When agents of the Empire pose a new threat, Obi-Wan Kenobi emerges after years of hiding. Taking place after the events of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan Kenobi is tasked with keeping both the Skywalker children safe from a distance until young Leia Organa finds herself held in a ransom plot, introducing Reva, the third sister, and the Inquisitors. So, this will all be new to you if you haven't watched Kenobi. I did watch the series, so I don't know how eager I am to get into this as far as revisiting the property, but this might be something that I just revisit once it's collected. Like I said, I really like the way Jody Houser adapts stuff. I am not the biggest fan of Salvador Larroca's art when it comes to some of this media, but we'll take a look at some of the preview art and you can judge for yourself. As you can see, I think it's all very serviceable. I think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, but sometimes to me it feels a little bit static. So that's the only issue that I may have with the series as well. So other than it's something that I've already seen and explored, but like this is pretty much like big part of the first episode of Kenobi in these 6 pages. So I'm assuming we will only have 6 episodes or 6 issues of this like we had with the series. But that's all my assumption there. So if you pick this up, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.